From the WeatherWatcher studio, here's a special weather forecast.
Good afternoon, Rutgers. It is Jonah Shick here with your Monday, March 31st, 2025 forecast with a severe weather risk for the day. Let's get into it. Currently, temperatures are at 77 degrees, quite warm with mostly cloudy skies and a humidity at 58% and winds out of the northwest at 4.5 miles per hour. Headlines for the week: we do have thunderstorms today, cooler temps after the thunderstorms into Tuesday and Wednesday, warmer temperatures into the weekend, and a chance of showers as well going into that. Next, we are looking at the SPC day outlook for today. We do have some slight risk for New Jersey and the northeast coast metropolitan area. As we go further down south, down to South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama, we do see there is a enhanced risk, so watch out for some possible tornadoes, heavy hail risk. For New Brunswick specifically, we are looking mainly at wind and hail associated with this system. Wind particularly before and after the system mainly passes over, but that hail risk is still there with around a 15% risk of hail for the day. Current temperatures, we do have 80 degree there in Bridgerton. So as you can see for the south of the state, it is pretty warm, only keeping it nice and cool along the coast due to that coastal water being still in the 40s, quite cold from the winter. As we go up to the northern tier of the Garden State, as you can see, temperatures are still looking very lovely today. 79 in Trenton there for your warm point, and a 73 in Lafayette for your coldest temperature. And as you can see along the coast, again, we do have that colder gradient sharply just by the shore. Here we are looking at a surface map. We do have this cold front coming from the northwest. Very typical setup for a cold front and heavy thunderstorms. There is also a low pressure here up in Quebec at around 996, 995. And that is what's going to be bringing along this line of storms. As you can see here, the cold front blows in and that line of storms is blown out pretty quickly by Tuesday morning. The heaviest precipitation leaves us Monday night. Here, our cold front really just sticks in here. Moving into the future cast to get a more detailed look at that precipitation. As you can see, by Monday tonight at 8:30, heavy bands of rain from the southwest start to move in. This train of storms here will come in and really drop some heavy rainfall rates. I'm expecting about an inch in an hour from this, with a total of around 2 inches of rain, which we will look at later in the precipitation forecast. Going further ahead into Monday at around 11:30, as you can see, widespread heavy rain for much of the state. New Brunswick in particular looks like it's really going to be the central point of this heavy precipitation, as this band really goes straight through central, cutting up through Newark and then going into New York City, where you can see even hitting Rhode Island here. We do have these very, very long and heavy bands off the coast, especially here. I'm looking at Tom's River potentially for some flooding rain there. Definitely on the watch for that. But then Tuesday morning, as you can see, the rain does clear pretty quickly and cooler temperatures do fill in, as you can see, with the high only really reaching around 55 tomorrow. So definitely a significant drop off, but it'll be a lovely day tomorrow. We will have clear skies, really nice crisp day. I'm looking forward to it. If you enjoy that weather, definitely recommend it. Here we are looking at the drought. Despite the rain we are seeing this week, much of the state is still in a drought, which is hopefully improving due to the inches of rain we'll be receiving throughout the week. So hopefully we'll have a good follow-up from that to the coming forecast in the next few weeks. Here we are looking at the future cast of precipitation. You can see how fast that rain comes in. I mean, really tonight into Tuesday at around 3 a.m. is our window. I'd say from 9 to 3 a.m. is our window of rain. Most of this rain falls in between 9 p.m. to around 12 is when most of this rain is going to be hitting. As you can see, this line of storms really cutting through the center of the state, like slicing it in half. New Brunswick just being a bullseye there, and Newark too with around 2 inches. So I'm expecting heavy rainfall rates. Definitely do not travel tonight, especially if you're planning to drive on the I-95. It looks like you are right in the path of the storm. From around 9 to 12, I wouldn't advise it. Next up, we are looking at wind gusts, which you can see before the storm arrives, we do have some heavier wind gusts, but as the storm blows through, wind gusts do seem to drop due to wind shear and other atmospheric things going on. Then moving into Tuesday, that cold front really sets up and starts blowing in this cold air. which is going to create some windy conditions of 20 to 24 miles per hour, which then subsequently clear out Tuesday night. Here we are looking at a temperature gradient of the United States. As you can see, currently much of the East Coast, very warm, 82 degrees in Washington. I mean, in early April, this is very warm temperatures, but you can see this cold air mass still up in the Midwest around the Great Lakes region, which is just pushing down into New Brunswick. As you can see, tomorrow we only have a high of 55, so definitely cooler temperatures there and a high of 60 in Washington. So not that 82, serious drop off in temperature we're going to be seeing. And as you can see, Wednesday night, we're going to see some 30-degree temperatures. Moving into Thursday, we do have another warm up hitting around 73. So definitely some nice weather ahead. Overnight, we do have that thunderstorm risk, winds out of the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour, and a sunrise at 6:41 a.m. Looking at the 7-day forecast, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday, we do have that 57. I think it could be a little lower, maybe 53. This is the NWS official forecast. Wednesday, we do have temperatures of 50 degrees. So again, that cold front really settles in. And then another system moves in, as we saw before, that's 75 degrees coming in with a chance of showers. Then looking into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again, we have Friday AM rain residual from this Thursday system. And then as we go into Friday afternoon, it's going to clear out. Saturday and Sunday, we do have a pretty rainy weekend ahead. And then looking into next week, we do have nice weather on Monday, but further out, we're looking at like pretty cold drop off in temperatures into the 40s, into the freezing temperature at night. Again, it has been your host and weather watcher, Jonah Shick. Thank you for watching.